Arsenal 2, PSG 0. Player rating, let's start with the goalkeeper, David Raya. I think he was okay. We kept a clean sheet. His passing today, I liked it. I liked his confidence. They always, going forward and hitting the long balls. There's one pass that could have been incredible. We usually see Ederson doing that. Didn't have a lot to do today. He was saved by the post a couple of times, but made a couple of saves. Another thing that I really like about Raya these days, or this season so far, apart from the world-class saves and all that, the way he comes and collects the ball every time the other team has a corner or a free kick, I think he's been very comfortable with that. And duck arts, the way he dropped to the floor and takes away 10 seconds, I love it. I don't care if they call it duck arts. I absolutely love it. David Raya for today, you're getting an 8 out of 10. Love it. His performances these days, man, it's been incredible every single game. I don't think we've watched a game and been like, oh my goodness, what is Raya doing? This season, Raya's been absolutely fantastic. So keep on doing that. Keep on being incredible. Jurrien Timber on the right side. Now, he only played 45 minutes, but I came across his stats, I think, in the first half or something. I think he had really, really good stats in the first half. Before I confirmed the stats, I had given him a 7 out of 10 for that first half as I take a look at the stats. Incredible, man. He's very comfortable on the ball. There's a tackle he made in the box. You think, oh my goodness, he's going to give away a penalty. He did the same thing against, I think, Leicester or someone, where he tackles in I think against Man City. Like, he makes a tackle in the box and you're like, oh, he's going to give away a penalty. But no, he timed it very well. He's starting to create a relationship with Saka on the right side, which is great. He's looking comfortable, man. This guy plays, before his injury, he was playing as a third centre-back for Netherlands and centre-back for Ajax. He can play as a right winger. He can play as a left winger. If you use him there, he can play as a right back, right fullback, whatever. He's incredible. As I watched the Arsenal goals again, this Trossard pass was amazing, man. Timber 7, but the stats I came across. So in the first half, Jurrien Timber completed 100% of his dribbles. He won 100% of his tackles and 100% ground deals won. He only played 45 minutes, but I feel like 7 is too harsh. I'm going to stick with the 7 because it's just 45 minutes, but I think I could easily have given him an 8 for the time he was on the pitch. He did everything correctly, so I wouldn't mind if some of you gave him an 8. I think it was a very, very good performance, but 7 out of 10 for Timber for me. Ricardo Calafiori, love it. The energy, the way he doesn't get bullied, he's fighting everyone. I love it. Just be careful not to get a red card, but I love it. There's only one time where Hakimi ran past him, but Hakimi is a very pacey right back and he ran past him and he crossed the ball. But for the rest of the game, I think Calafiori is amazing. Once again, very comfortable on the ball. I'm going to give him an 8 out of 10 for today, Calafiori. Fantastic. Really happy to have him in the team, man. He's really, really good and hopefully can stay fit because this is a big signing for us. Like having a left back and right back who are that dynamic and they can attack and they can defend, they can head the ball, they can pass the ball, they can tackle, they can push, go forward and combine with Martinelli and Saka. That is great for us. So Calafiori gets an 8 out of 10. As I take a look at the fixtures, you're playing Shakhtar, Inter Milan, Sporting next. So just win the home game. Inter Milan and Sporting are going to be difficult, but let's see. Calafiori, 8 out of 10. Centre backs today, Saliba and Gabriel, man. These days, I try not to even get into debates and all that. I don't like it because, when you get online and people are like, okay, Colwill is better than Gabriel. I'm like, I don't want to debate, man. You think what you're going to think. You keep Colwill, we'll keep Gabriel. You keep Konate, we'll keep Saliba. Just do that. You keep those players, we'll keep ours. Gabriel, they didn't get a lot of opportunities in terms of corners up front. We didn't get too many corners today, but Gabriel solid as always, 8 out of 10. What a player, man. What a player. And Gabriel is now one of our longest-serving players, alongside the likes of Martinelli. He's been here since 2020, COVID time. So he's been incredible for us. Saliba as well, 8 out of 10. I could easily have given him a 9. Very comfortable. The tackles that both of them make, they're so comfortable. Like that combination. We once had a combination of Tony Adams and Martin Keown and Tony Adams and Steve Bold and Campbell and Toure and Vermaelen and Koscielny and Matasaka. All those were great. None better than Tony Adams' group and Sol Campbell's group. Those guys are really, really good. But I think this could be the best that we've had since Saliba and Gabriel. In terms of centre-back partnership, this is really good. When I look at this players, I'm like, hopefully we can have 6-7+ years of this centre-back partnership together. If you're able to keep Saliba for 6-7 years, it's great. Again, I believe Arsenal is a big team. You're not the same team that you were 7 years ago. You're struggling where people are like, oh my goodness, Real Madrid want him. I don't care. He's going to stay at Arsenal. we are going to win trophies with him. That is what I believe. So Saliba, 8 out of 10, 8 out of 10 as well as just like Gabriel, brilliant performances. Thomas Partey today, we thought the goal was his at the time. I think Thomas Partey was okay today. Didn't really get exposed. Again, I'll rewatch the game again to see if there's anything I missed. PSG did have a couple of chances, but I didn't really think Partey was as bad like as he was against Leicester. I think he was okay. So 7 out of 10 for Partey today. Again, I usually don't like taking a look at the stats when I'm doing the player rating because I could easily just check and see, how many duels he lost and all that, but I just do it in terms of what I watched. So 7 out of 10. If there's any mistake, I always comment and say, okay, I watched the game again, because Saka gave him 7 or 8 against Leicester, and then I watched the game. I was like, oh yeah, this is not 7 out of 10. This is like 8 out of 10 at least. So Partey 7 out of 10. Next up was Declan Rice in midfield. Solid as always. Didn't have to do too much today, but he was making some really good runs, did Declan Rice. So like in terms of controlling the midfield and making those runs to help us cover the ground and all that. So I'm going to give Rice a 7 out of 10 as well. I think is as solid as ever. Again, another player just like Gabriel. I hear people saying, no, Declan Rice is average. I'm like, Declan Rice is average. Okay, you guys think whatever you want to think. Again, you can keep Enzo Fernandez. You can keep Gravenberch. We'll keep Declan Rice. I'm happy with that. Declan Rice 7 out. If Declan Rice had gone to Man City, we would not see that league for the next 5 years. If they had Declan Rice and Rodri, so if Declan Rice was playing for Man City and now Rodri is injured, Declan Rice would have been coming on for them. We'd not have seen that league for the next 5-10 years. So Declan Rice being an Arsenal player, I am very happy he did not go to Chelsea or Man United or Man City came to Arsenal. So that was a big signing for us, right? 7 out of 10 for today. Trossard, very good cross for the goal. Amazing. That one alone, that cross, I'm giving him an extra 2 marks for that cross. Brilliant performance. In terms of the goal, brilliant. And I think he's been playing well as a number 10. So 8 out of 10 for Leo. Brilliant. Really happy with him. Hopefully he can continue the performance. Now, why I did not go like on about Jesus a lot in the first game, and he did that against Leicester and he didn't celebrate, because I remember Trossard as well scored against Aston Villa and didn't celebrate. So you can do that for one game as long as you start performing the next game and all that. But right now I saw the way Trossard has been celebrating. He's now happy. But if he had done that for a couple of more games, I'd have been like, come on, this is a team game. I know you're not happy Martinelli starting over you, but let's relax. Let's focus on the team first. We need to win the trophy. And when you win the trophy, we need it together, When we win the trophy, you're not going to hear me saying, Saka is the one that got more assists, so Saliba is the one who defended this and that. No, I'm going to look at the whole team, even the bench players. Nwaneri, Lewis Kelly, we did it all together. So Trossard 8 out of 10 for today. Let's go to the forward players. Bukayo Saka, he's got the free kick. Saka is just always involved, man. Like this season, he started it on fire. Hopefully, he can get somewhere to rest him, because he also played against Bolton. Again, listen, England, Palmer is better than Saka. Play Palmer in England. Let Saka stay at Arsenal. Palmer is better than Saka. Let him play for England. Let us rest Saka, please. Go and play Cole Palmer and Madueke. We can keep Saka at Arsenal. We can give him a 2 weeks rest. So listen, maybe Palmer being good is good for us so that Saka can rest as well, because they don't have to play him for 90 minutes twice in the international break, because we really need him. He's playing really well right now. Set pieces, corners, free kicks. We are not getting penalties this season, and he's still getting involved in everything. Every single goal that you're scoring, Saka is involved, basically 8 out of 10. And he's creating a lot of chances. Like by now, if, for example, I know Saka himself missed a chance against Brighton, but I think Saka created a chance for, is it Havertz against Brighton? Saka created a chance for Martinelli against Leicester the other day. Saka could have had like 11 assists by now already. Like the other corner, the Gabriel head against Leicester that was saved by the goalkeeper, that could have been another assist for Saka. He could have had 11, 12 assists by now already. Like he's been creating a lot of chances this season. So 8 out of 10 for Saka. Really happy with his performances. Keep on doing that. Martinelli today, Martinelli is a tough one. He got involved a lot. I was happy that he was getting the shots on target, as I said. He did create a couple of chances. A good cross that Martinelli gave in the second half, and Havertz headed it, and I think it was cleared off the line. That was really good. So the crosses are good from Martinelli, what I've seen the last couple of games. Hopefully he can keep on doing that. If he gets more goals, to be really, really happy, good for us. So hopefully he does that. So 7 out of 10 for Martinelli today. Let's hope he keeps on improving, because I was very worried. After that Atalanta game, I was very worried. I was like, man, we can't have another season where Martinelli and Jesus are not playing well. without Odegaard, we need all of them to play well because we can't just depend on Saka and Havertz throughout the season or something. Martinelli 7 out of 10 for today though. Kai Havertz up front, loved the performance. They had a brilliant run, brilliant goal. The second half, small things that people usually don't look at, because a lot of people look at, oh my goodness, Havertz has gotten 1 goal in 3 months. He's a useless player. No, even if he didn't score today, there's something that he did in the 90th minute when I think someone cleared the ball and Havertz literally held off the defender when he got a free kick in the 90th minute. Things like that, I love to see. Energy, he's always involved. Now, something that we can't say about Havertz is, we watched the game. I didn't see Havertz today because last season at the beginning, people were saying Havertz was ghosting or whatever. You couldn't really see him and all that. You can't say that. Over the last 1 year, you can't say that you did not see Havertz. Like, he's getting involved in everything, the holder play. There's another one that I think the one that Jesus didn't pass. I think it was Havertz controlling the ball from the end, and he gave the pass to Jesus, and then Jesus was supposed to pass it to Saka. Havertz did incredibly well in terms of that as well. What am I going to give him? I'm going to give him a 9 out of 10. I was thinking 8, but because 9 is like, you also got a goal and an assist or something. But in terms of hold-up play and the goal that he scored, opening goal and all that, he did well. Like, I didn't have a feel, and I didn't see anyone saying, oh my goodness, Havertz is doing badly in the second half, take him off. No, he was the one who's actually helping us hold up the ball and take a bit of pressure away from us from the entire second half. So, and he created a couple of openings for us as well with his control and all that. That's great. Havertz 9 out of 10. He is my man of the match. Let me know who your man of the match is. That is the full squad. Who came off the bench? Who came on? Mikel Merino. Merino came on. Literally, I don't have him even written down here because he had not really played for Arsenal before. So I don't even have him written down here. So I'm just going to type it in right now. I'm going to watch the game again and see how well Merino did or how poorly Merino did. But I was just excited. I didn't even just look at him all that and see how he did. I was just excited that Merino was back. So I'm just going to give him a 6 out of 10 for his time. Hopefully when we can judge him more when he starts a game, just like I said about Calafiori a few games ago in his debut. Let's see when he starts how he does. So 6 out of 10 for Mikel Merino. Kivio came on at halftime. I think Kivio did well. Now, again, for me, I usually don't have a problem with Kivio. Left back wise, some games like last season against Bayern Munich, you don't want Kivio to be playing against Sane because you're going to destroy him. But a game like today, usually, I don't feel like, oh my goodness, Kivio is coming on. Those players are gone, but last season, there's a few times when, for example, Nketiah would come on, and I could see a lot of people in the watch-alongs and online saying, Nketiah is on. I'm not even going to watch this game anymore. When people react like that, it's really bad. For Kivio, I never feel like, oh my goodness, Kivio is coming on. What are we doing? I never really feel that. I'm like, okay, the defender is going to come and do his job. Come on, defend well. And I think he came on and defended really well. 7 out of 10 for him for that 45 minutes. So really happy. Like our defense right now, man. Timber, Calafiori, Gabriel Saliba, Tomias is coming back. Ben White is going to come back. Come on, man. This is a really good defense. Even Zinchenko, I'm going to throw him there because I'd rather have Zinchenko than have Kolasinac, to be honest. So I'm going to be happy when he comes back as well. And when Zinchenko comes back, he doesn't have to play as a defender as well. Now we have enough defenders. You can push him forward. So that would be beneficial for us as well. Kivio 7. Who else came on? I'm going to save Jesus for last. Miles Lewis Kelly. Just a 6. He was on for 4 minutes. But Jesus, I'm going to talk about Jesus for sure. Now, again, everything else, he got the ball. He was, getting involved in everything. He was winning the ball back and all that. But I just don't. He got the ball twice and he passed the ball when he had the chance to pass the ball. This is the second opportunity. I also wasn't happy with Trossard not celebrating against Aston Villa when he scored because that brings a bad vibe in the team. You don't want. Yes, it's good to show the manager that you want to play, but I didn't like the fact that how. Yes, people will say that don't care about how Martinelli feels, but the culture that we've built in the team, we don't want to have it make it look like, my goodness, how these other players don't think this other player is good, nah. We want everyone to be at the top of their game. So against Aston Villa, when Trossard didn't celebrate, it was like, come on. Okay, we get the message, but he didn't do it twice or thrice. Now, Jesus has done it twice. He didn't pass the ball again today. Again, next game that he plays, if he does it again, it's going to be a different tone. So I'm going to give him a 5 out of 10 for the time that he came on. I really need him to, get opportunities and score goals, and he gets a chance. Because if Jesus is scoring and Martinelli is scoring, as you said, and Havertz is scoring, it's better for us. We have numerous players scoring. Last season, Jesus was our best player in the Champions League. He was incredible against Sevilla, PSV. If he can regain that Champions League form and just even perform that way in the Champions League alone, we are still in a better place. So I'm just going to give him a 5 out of 10 for today. I don't think I missed anyone. Arteta. Oh, that is a solid performance in Europe. Got a clean sheet, looked comfortable. I know, as I said, PSG are going to create chances. We created chances. The squad was fine. The players coming off the bench didn't mind any of them at all. Jesus coming on, Lewis Kelly coming on, Merino making his debut. The way he hit the Merino appearance, incredible. I didn't even think Merino's going to be back. Like, they're so good at hiding it that even Arsenal fans cannot find it. So incredible. So at for today, I'm going to give him an 8 out of 10. I think it was. So if you had added like a third goal or fourth goal in the second half, maybe it would have been a 9, but 8 out of 10, solid performance in Europe. I'm happy with that. 8 out of 10 for Mikel. It's a man of the match. Havertz for me.